Okay. The 24-week Master Key System that is it's, I don't know how to put it, man. Yeah, I do know how to put it. It's freaking amazing. So here's the deal. Here, week 1 is an introduction to the Master Key System. Week 2, the basics of your mind. Okay, understanding the basics of your mind. Week 3, realizing your mental resources. Understanding what you're working with, right? Week 4, reversing the process from cause to effect. Week 5, the creative mind. Week 6, the brain of man. Week 7, utilizing the omnipotent power. Week 8, thought and its results. Week 9, affirmations in your mind. Week 10, a certain definite cause. Week 11, inductive reasoning in the objective mind. Week 12, the power of concentration. Week 13, the dreams of the dreamer. Week 14, the creative power in thought, the creative power of thought. Week 15, the law under which we live. Week 16, gaining spiritual understanding. Week 17, symbols of and reality. Week 18, the law of attraction. Isn't that funny that, well, I'll leave my comments. Week 19, your mental food. Week 20, the spirit of things. Week 21, to think big thoughts. Week 22, spiritual seeds. Week 23, the law of success is service. Week 24, alchemy. And that wraps it up. So basically every Monday we're going to be covering this. I'll go into detail. I'd love to go into detail now, but we gotta do it right. Start with week 1. Okay, so this is the Master Key System. It was published by Charles Haannel in 1912, and the gentleman Tom from Callisti Publishing has been or picked it up in 2005 and has been publishing the electronic version since then. Now, Tom realized sometime after 2005 how powerful this system was, because people were coming up to him and realizing or saying, "This has changed my life," or "This is awesome," or telling stories of the effects of this system after they worked the 24 weeks. So he made it available and really promotes the dissemination of this information, because it can make a massive change on the world. I will just read this quick quote from Hannel in week 21. Week 21, Hannel writes, "The real battle of life is one of ideas. It is being fought out by the few against the many. On the one side is the constructive and creative thought. On the other side is the destructive and negative thought. The creative thought is dominated by an ideal. The passive thought is dominated by appearance. On both sides are men of science, men of letters, and men of affairs." Now, notice in the third line there, it says passive thought is dominated by appearances. Passive thought. Now, Napoleon Hill says too, he says, wealth is elusive. Wealth is needs to be courted and focused in thought. Poverty is simple. It's by default. Poverty is easy by the masses. I guess the point is default in the world we live in. The world is geared towards poverty. I'm going to keep this brief, but the point is, passive thought is dominated by appearance. I just want to think that passive thought is synonymous with negative thought, okay? And yeah, because by default it is poverty, So creative thought in this world that we live is elusive to a certain degree, yes. And for that, concludes the syllabus or contents of the 24-week course, and we'll move on to week 1. Go ahead and go to the next video. Take care. I know this light's crazy because got big windows behind the monitors.